Ouch! Hit my foot on the tow hook. Alright everyone, this is yet another install on an Acura RSX Type S 2004. But today's install is just maintenance. Nothing like aftermarket, nothing outrageous. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to install some Laser Iridium NGK spark plugs. Since I got this car, I haven't changed the spark plugs, so I don't know what the car currently has. But I'm going to try to keep it simple. This is more an informative walkthrough than anything else. It's not about style, it's not about, preferences, just to teach the ones that don't know. I did a little research on the difference between Laser Iridium and Iridium themselves. Okay, there is a spark plugs by NGK, which is titled Iridium IX, and then there's the Laser Iridium. In my opinion, the biggest difference that I've noticed from reading and researching on these spark plugs is that the Laser Iridium has a warranty for 100 to 120,000 miles that NGK actually warranties these spark plugs for. And then the Iridium IX is more aftermarket engine modification spark plugs, and they're warranted for 40 to 60,000 miles. But I just want something that's good quality and that lasts long. Also, these spark plugs are quite expensive, but I think I got them for a pretty good price off of Amazon. So with that said, a lot of times when you modify your car, what you put into it is what you're gonna get out. But they're worth the price and their weight and gold. Alright, so let me just get to the point. Let's get to the install, right? It's getting boring talking about research stuff. For today's install, what you'll need is an extension. I think this is about 6 or so. You need a small wrench. I know y'all seen this before. A regular size wrench for the extension, a 10mm socket, and then a 5/8 socket for the spark plug with the rubber inside to grab the spark plug when you actually take it out. Alright, so let's go to the engine bay and then we will get started. Update, I got a new valve cover. Or whatever. Yeah, so the first thing you want to do is you want to take off the spark plug cover. To take it off, you just got to take off 1, 2, 3, and 4 nuts, and you will have access to the spark plugs themselves or the coil pack. So let me just loosen these real quick. It's that one. So just enjoy some music while I take these off. Alright, once you take all the screws off, you take off the spark plug cover. And then now you have access to the actual spark plug coil packs. Then the easiest way to do this, to change out the actual spark plugs, is to disconnect the harness from the coil pack. And then you just lift these right out. So I'm gonna loosen these 4 bolts here, and then I'll have access to the spark plugs. Listen to the music while I take this off. Alright. If I sound really funny, it's only because I got my braces tightened today. And if you ever had braces, your teeth hurt when they click, so I'm trying to keep my teeth from clicking. So what you want to do next is you want to just take this harness off like so, and then you pull the spark plug coil pack straight up, just like that. Set that to the side, and right inside there, hold on, is the original spark plug that came with this motor. So let me grab the 5/8 extension and the regular sized wrap. Even put it on the tool and see if I can take it off. I'm gonna see if this 5/8 even fit the spark plug, and if it doesn't fit, I have to use another one. Oh yeah, it fits. And it's kind of close. Let me use another extension. Yeah, I'm gonna use another extension. Man, because it's mad close and I don't want to scratch anything. So I'm gonna change. This is the first spark plug. I'm gonna start from my right and work my way to the left. So you know, lefty loosey, righty tighty. Oops. Don't tell me I need two hands. All I do now is just take it off. I'm not gonna keep ratcheting that all the way around. Quickest way, use your finger and just twist it off. That way I don't ruin the thread inside. Yeah, see, almost there. Almost there. And there she is. Let's look at the conditions of this one. It's kind of burnt, but not too bad. Alright, but what I want to do is I want to take it off, so let's see. It doesn't say anything about NGKR. As you can see, like the very right here is burned, so you know that it got some pretty high temperatures in there. That's of course due to VTEC. I wonder what the R stands for. I'm gonna open the laser and see if it's something different, but I remember the laser had one R. These must have been just NGK. I'll look this up and I'll put it in the comments below. But let me go install the new spark plug, and this is basically trash. So let's see what we have here. Man, it's really hard working with one hand. Yeah, these are different. This says 1R NGKs, and then the model of the spark plug is completely different. Oh, my teeth just clicked. I don't have copper compound, and basically what it does is it helps the thread so that when you take it off the next time, it's a lot easier to take off. This is a lot nicer, man. It's optional. You don't have to use it. I'm gonna choose not to use it on this car. Primarily because the way I'm gonna install it is gonna come off fairly easy. Man, you notice that even the tip is different. That's pretty cool. So yeah, so I'm gonna install it now. What I do is I guide it all the way until it's finger tight, and then I hand tight it. If you're gonna use a torque wrench, I think it's 5 pounds that you want to use on the torque wrench to tighten it down. But I'm just gonna hand tight it, because another thing too, I noticed a lot of guys when you tighten down spark plugs, you don't have to use all the muscle in your right arm if you're right-handed, and then all the muscle in your left arm if you're left-handed, to tighten it down to where it's so hard to take off when you're taking it off. Like right now, it was so easy for me to take the spark plug off, primarily because I didn't tighten it down to where it was impossible to take off. Amen. So my recommendation to you is just not to tighten it down so tight. So yeah, so I'm gonna tighten it down, hand tight, right? That's hand tight, right? And then I'm gonna a little bit more to where it's not impossible to take off, but it's in there real snug. And that right there is good enough. That's it. That's it. I'm not gonna do a walkthrough for each. You know what I'm saying? Each spark plug. I think that's a little ridiculous. This first one is an idea of what to do, and you just do the same thing I've done with this first one to the rest. So let me just install this one. And basically the install process is in reverse. I need 2 hands for this, so back. You just put the coil pack back in. You put the harness back on. Listen for the click. Once you hear that click, you know it's secure. And then you jump to the next one. So I'm gonna stop recording right now. When I'm done with it, I'm gonna put the spark plug cover back on, and then I'm gonna start the car. I'm gonna take it down the block. I'm gonna ride into VTEC and see what happens. All right. You have to look at the model numbers. This model number is ZFR6K. I think that's 11. If I can get it to be clearer. Okay, 11. Right, and then this one. Finally, on the last one. This is not a hard job. I think anybody can do spark plugs. You just may have to have that person there kind of looking over you, making sure you're doing it right. But other than that, this is easy. Just looking to see if there's any burns. There is a crack. Oh, I'm not even on it focused. But there's a crack right on. Oh man, it doesn't show. It's not working. Whatever. So this is my last one, and I'm gonna install this one, and then we're done. Oh, is that oil? What is that at the top of it? See, yeah, this one was bad, man. That plug, man, for some reason, is the worst one. And I think that's the plug that kept turning off. My car kept turning off at the tracks. I didn't know what it was. And I'm starting to think that this spark plug is bad or is defective. So hopefully when I change out the spark plugs, my VTEC kicks in a lot stronger than it was at the track. 1 and 2, it doesn't turn off. Because my car kept turning off at the track and I couldn't figure out what it was. And then one of the maintenance guys out at the track told me that it could be the spark plugs. So I figured I'd just change them. I haven't changed them since I bought this car, so yeah. Be right back, bro. All the spark plugs. So to put everything back is pretty much the opposite of what you did when you took it off. I don't have to record that, do I? Okay. I don't know, some people might need it. Hey. This one goes in the last. And this one goes right there. I need that 10mm. Another thing I like about coil packs over standard spark plugs is standard spark plugs tend to break if you pull them out the wrong way. Coil packs, these 10mm bolts hold them down, which I think is pretty cool. Saves a lot of time too. Taking them off, and if they break, I gotta go buy another one. I mean, when I had my Civic, that's what I had to go through. So that's that. I'm gonna tighten these down. Tighten them down, hand tight. Not crazy tight because they're not gonna go anywhere. And then spark plug cover. Now the ultimate test. Let's see if she starts, bro. Okay. What a smooth start. Now let's go see if VTEC works. If VTEC kicks in strong like I think it's going to, we are in the money. I'm coming to get my money back. I'm just kidding. I was around with my Acura RSX Type S 2004. Again, I don't like to drive recklessly on public streets, and I can't record on the track because I'm actually driving. But I just wanted to see what VTEC felt like kicking in, and that's all I wanted to do. And I felt VTEC kick in, and everything was running perfect. is running just right. I want to thank you guys so much for watching this walkthrough on how to change spark plugs on the Acura RSX Type X. Thanks for watching and have a great day.